India, climate, vegetation and wildlife. India. The climate of a country plays a vital role in shaping its economy and diversity. Our country enjoys a cultural diversity with a variety of people, languages, religions, customs and traditions. We must understand the complex character of climate that influences people. The climate is the average weather condition which has been measured over many years. Due to its vast extent, India experiences a variety of climate from a hot and humid equatorial climate to cold and dry tundra climate. All the places of the north and central India experience a continental type of climate. The coastal areas of India experience equable type of climate as the variation in the range of temperature is very low. However, the climate of India has broadly been described as monsoon type. Due to India's location in the tropical region, most of the rain is caused by monsoon winds. Good monsoons in India mean adequate rain and good harvest. Factors affecting climate. Latitude. As India is located roughly between 8 degrees 4 minutes north and 37 degrees 6 minutes north latitudes, it gives India a tropical and subtropical climate. The climate is hot depending on the distance from the equator. Altitude. As we move up higher from the surface, we feel colder. The temperature falls at the rate of 1 degree Celsius for every 165 meters. This effect is felt in the mountains and plateaus. This explains why places experience great heat in summers while Himalayas are much cooler. Distance from the sea. The sea has a cooling effect over coastal areas. They have a moderating effect, which means that areas close to sea do not experience a large variation in temperature. It explains why Kerala experiences less variation in temperature than that of Delhi. Winds. If there is a difference in atmospheric pressure between two regions, air moves from region of higher pressure to the region of lower pressure. This movement of air is called as wind. A constant cool wind makes the climate cooler and a hot wind makes it warmer. Mountains. In India, Himalayan Mountain acts as a climatic barrier. It stands as a barrier against the cold wind from northern Asia. They also force monsoon winds to shed their moisture within the country. Without this barrier, the monsoon winds would have blown into Central Asia and the northern parts of India would have remained dry. Weather. Weather is the day-to-day changes in the atmosphere. It includes changes in temperature, wind, sunshine, precipitation, etc. These elements determine the weather you experience. The conditions of weather is also determined by reliefs, oceans, mountains and air currents. These factors also determine what we wear or what we eat or drink. When it is hot continuously for several days, we do not require woolen clothing. This is why people in South India hardly use woolen clothes. During winters in northern India, we feel cold even after wearing woolen clothes due to windy and chilly conditions. Seasons. The climate of India can be described in terms of an annual cycle of seasons. The 4 distinct seasons follow a set pattern. The 4 main seasons can be described in the following main categories. Winter. During the winter season, the sun rays do not fall directly in the region and the winds blow from land to sea. In general, the temperature decreases from south to north. In the northernmost part of the country, the minimum temperature may reach even below 0 degrees Celsius. Rainfall over the entire subcontinent during this season is moderate to scanty as the land gets cold, forming a high-pressure system. In India, winter begins in December and lasts till February. As the sun's rays fall on the equator in the 3rd week of March, heat starts reaching the northern hemisphere. In India, summer is characterized by hot and dry weather. Summer comes to southern states first. The maximum temperature may even rise to above 45 degrees Celsius in North and Northwest India during the month of May. There is no respite from the heat as there are no regular showers. The hot and dusty winds called Lu sometimes increase the temperature by 2 or 3 degrees. Thus, in India, summers begin in March and continue up to May. Rainy season. By April-May, the heat becomes intense in North India to form a distinct low-pressure area. This starts attracting winds from the high-pressure zones over the Indian Ocean to move towards India as monsoon winds. These winds are moisture-laden and cause heavy rainfall in India. This season of heavy rainfall is also called monsoon, and most of India receives rainfall during this season. The rainy season in India begins in the month of June and lasts till September. Autumn, retreating monsoons. The monsoon starts retreating from India in the month of October. During this time, the sun's direct rays are back on the equator, and the Indian peninsula starts to cool down again as the sun starts to move away from the Tropic of Cancer. In the early parts of October, the heat remains oppressive as the ground is still moist and the sky remains clear, making the weather uncomfortable. It is known as October heat. The retreating monsoons bring rainfall to coastal Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. The rains are often accompanied by strong winds. Natural vegetation. The plants that grow in natural conditions at a place describe the natural vegetation of a place. We see a variety of plant life in our surroundings. There are small plants called bushes and shrubs, along with tall trees having many branches and leaves. These grasses, bushes, shrubs and trees which grow on their own without interference are called natural vegetation. The vegetation cover of a place is a mirror of its climate. Apart from climate, other factor that influences natural vegetation cover is the relief of the land. Therefore, vegetation varies with relief and climate. Due to varied climatic conditions, India has a varied range of natural vegetation. The broad categories of natural vegetation are discussed below. Tropical rainforests. This type of vegetation is found in the areas where the annual amount of rainfall is over 200 centimeters. Forests are so dense that sunlight does not reach the ground. These have many evergreen trees which do not shed their leaves across seasons. This vegetation type is found in Western Ghats, parts of Assam and Meghalaya, West Bengal, Odisha, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. The common vegetation includes rosewood, mahogany, etc. Trivia. In India, 16 major types of forests have been found recognized. These 16 major types can be grouped into 5 major categories, namely moist tropical, dry tropical, montane subtropical, temperate and alpine forests. Tropical deciduous forests. These are also known as monsoon forests. It is the most common type of forest in India. They are found in the regions having rainfall between 80 to 200 centimeters in a year. Because of long dry spell, the trees shed their leaves and grow new leaves in rainy season. These forests are found in Chota Nagpur Plateau, covering Chhattisgarh and parts of Madhya Pradesh, western parts of Odisha and Jharkhand. The common vegetation includes shisham, teak, mango, neem, babool, sandalwood, sal, etc. Thorn forests. These are found in areas receiving less than 75 centimeters rainfall. Thorn forests are also found in swampy areas that are constantly washed by the sea water during high tides. These are found in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab and Haryana and in the interior parts of the Peninsular Plateau. The common vegetation includes babool, kher, date palms, cactus, etc. Trees are short and stunted, which have thick bark and short leaves. Mountain vegetation. Mountain vegetation keeps changing as we climb the slopes of Himalayas. This is due to the influence of altitude. As one moves up, the temperature decreases and the types of plant and trees also change. The high mountains like Himalayas have different temperature zones. Snowfall and precipitation also varies as one goes up. Tropical deciduous forests occur in the foothill region. Sal is the dominant species of trees in this region. Subtropical forests occur in the higher level where chestnut and oak are the main species. Coniferous forests are found from the height of 1500 to 3300 meters. Deodars and pines are the dominant species here. Alpine forests are found above the height of 3300 meters. The main vegetation in this region consists of pines, junipers. Above this height, only shrubs and grasses are found. Mangrove forests. These forests are found mainly in Andaman and Nicobar Islands and in Sundarbans in West Bengal. Sundari is a well-known tree in mangrove vegetation, after which Sundarbans have been named. A unique feature of mangrove forest is that they can survive in saline water. Importance of forests. A. Plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen during photosynthesis. A large forest cover is very important for maintaining balance between these gases. B. The roots of the plants bind the soil, which helps in preventing soil erosion. C. Forests are the natural vegetation of wildlife. D. Forests provide different products for our use like timber for furniture, fodder, medicinal plants, honey, lark, gum, etc. Resin used in making varnish is obtained from trees. E. Forests also help in controlling floods. F. They help in attracting rain. G. Forests also help in promoting tourism. Forest protection. Natural vegetation has been destroyed because of the reckless cutting of trees by human beings. We should undertake afforestation, that is, we should plant more trees. We should also protect the existing ones and make people aware of the importance of trees for the survival of mankind. We should have special programs like Van Mahotsav to involve more people in afforestation. The Forest Research Institute has been set up in Dehradun, Uttarakhand to protect India's forests. It trains people to look after forests. Forest research is also undertaken here. Wildlife. Forests are home to a variety of wildlife. India has a great diversity in physical and climatic conditions, which provide suitable ground for a great diversity in wildlife. There are about 81,000 species of animals and 12,000 species of birds found in India. They live in different habitats. The tiger is our national animal, which is found in various parts of our country. Gir Forest in Gujarat is the home of the Asiatic lions. Elephants are found in the forests of Kerala and Karnataka. Camel and wild asses like hot and dry type of environment. They are found in Rajasthan and Haryana. Wild asses are found in Rann of Kutch area. Rhinoceros prefer swampy and marshy lands. They are found in Assam and West Bengal. Wild goats, snow leopards, bears, etc. are found in the Himalayan region. Besides these, many other animals are found in our country, such as monkey, wolf, jackal, cheetah, etc. Bengal tiger is the native of Ganga-Brahmaputra Delta, Sundarbans. India also boasts of a rich variety of birds. The peacock is our national bird. Other common birds are parrots, pigeons, bulbul, ducks, myna, geese, pheasants, etc. There are several bird sanctuaries which have been established to give birds their natural habitat. These provide protection to birds from hunters. Many species of birds migrate to India from cold countries during winters. Among them are various types of ducks and the Siberian crane. There are several hundreds of species of snakes found in India. Cobras and kraits are important among them. Trivia: India is a land of majestic tigers and graceful elephants. The wildlife sanctuaries and national parks here are a delight to nature and animal lovers. There are 441 wildlife sanctuaries and 18 national parks in India. Protecting wildlife. We need to protect our biodiversity by protecting the habitats and ecosystems of wildlife and also by banning hunting. The Government of India has taken several measures to ensure that not further harm occurs. Unfortunately, owing to hunting and deforestation, most of the wild animals of India are rapidly declining in number. Many of them are on the verge of extinction. To protect wildlife, many national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, bird sanctuaries, and biosphere reserves have been set up in India. In biosphere reserves, these wild animals are left undisturbed and unharmed by human interference. They have been chosen in different climatic areas so that all types of animals may be protected. Parks and sanctuaries provide the needed protection and a natural environment in which wildlife can thrive. These also increase awareness among people as these provide opportunity to see wild animals and birds. In 1973, Project Tiger was started to save the tigers in India. This project has set up several tiger reserves. Similarly, Project Rhino has also been undertaken. Some of the species of wildlife are now endangered species like the snow leopard. To preserve and protect wildlife, hunting of wild animals and birds has been banned. Laws have been made against illegal felling of trees and tree plantation is being carried out. The Forest Research Institute of Dehradun trains people to protect and manage wildlife. We can help to protect wildlife by refusing to buy things made of ivory, animal skin and horn, etc. This will prevent the killing of animals for these products. In India, the first week of October is observed as Wildlife Week every year. These efforts are being undertaken so that we can pass on our rich national heritages to our future generations.